What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. Another live stream. Today is the preview for the Manchester United Arsenal game. I'm joined with Casual Tactics, and the real question is, do Manchester United have tactics?
Oh no.
To beat Arsenal tomorrow. Casual Tactics, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you, RD12.
Yeah, unfortunate. Well, we've got one person watching, so yeah, who I wonder who that is. But yeah. First of all, what have you made of Manchester United this season?
A bit disappointing, really. They haven't really lived up to the expectations, but I guess now Ollie's gone, we'll see what happens from here.
Yeah, obviously, but you got a new manager, Ralph Rangnick, not be taking charge in this game, which is I'm not sure whether that's good or bad for us, but for me, I think there's probably a better a chance that Carrick will probably beat us than Rangnick, just because Rangnick will probably be like all new to the squad. He'll probably have no idea what he's going into. So maybe it's the right thing for Rangnick to take the Arsenal game off, really, and you know, Carrick take over for this game. Do you agree?
Agree. Yep, definitely. Because as you said, they need time with the squad. They can't just be like, "Oh, you play there, you play there, you play there," and then they haven't really. He needs to have time to develop a game plan, really, and sort out his casual tactics for the game.
Yeah. Also, a lot of these Manchester United fans thinking title contenders 100%. Well, they were typically laughing at us when we were bottom of the league. I think us and Manchester United have done a bit of a reverse. We started the season really, really badly, and then obviously Manchester United won their first game against Leeds United 5-1. But then we've picked up since we've got all of our players back.
And we've dropped.
What?
And we've dropped.
And then now Man United, of course, sacking Solskjaer, which is a bit of a shame for me because I would have loved to.
Not for me.
Because he hasn't got the best out of Sancho yet, but Carrick has at the moment. He scored 2 in 2. So, if this was Ollie, I think he wouldn't have played Sancho. He would have probably played. I think like Greenwood is back from injury. Did I say Sancho or Greenwood? I think Greenwood is better. He is back from injury. But apparently Varane is not there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maguire is going to be available apparently.
Do you think? Are you sure they will play him the first game though? I'm not sure they would though because he has just come back from injury. So I think they might wait until next game.
Yeah.
Just makes more sense, really.
Yeah, I think Luke Shaw is injured as well. So
yeah,
I mean it's not surprising because Luke Shaw is always bloody injured. So you probably end up playing Tellez there, I think. Still no chats. What is going on, guys? We've got one person watching. Surely we're going to have at least one. Like, imagine if we go through this entire stream, like about 30 minutes, and then we just don't have any live chats. We've got one person watching. Surely we can have one, at least one person watching, please. I mean, one person is watching, but just one chat, one live chat would be very, very good. Thank you. But do Do you want to? Oh, well, we got somebody. We got True Gooner. Big up to you, mate.
Hello.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I said hi to True Gooner.
Oh, right. I was very confused there, but let me know, True Gooner, what your thoughts are going to the game. Are you confident for tomorrow's game? I keep getting confused. Are you confident for the game? Because I'm a little bit confident. I don't know. Old Trafford, we normally slip up. Even if Solskjaer was in charge of the game, I'll probably still be worried because we normally slip up at Old Trafford. I'll tell you what, I think I'll probably take a point. Because getting a point at Old Trafford, if you get a point against Everton, 3 points against Everton, and then get a win against West Ham. That's not too bad, if you ask me. And maybe I might start saying, hold on, but maybe we should give the manager a chance. Right now, I still just don't think he's good enough. Arteta, I still don't think he's good enough. But even if you sack him, who do you get in?
I mean,
yeah. I mean, Luis Enrique is free as well. Mancini, former Man City manager's free.
do you think Pochettino will be able to, if he gets sacked really in the near future, then maybe he might become Arsenal manager? Maybe.
I think there's more chance of Pochettino going back to Spurs than going to Arsenal, just because he's managed Spurs. And imagine Muppet Tottenham Twitter. If Pochettino goes to Arsenal, it will explode. I'm pretty sure, because Tottenham fans will be absolutely fuming if he goes to Tottenham. Sorry, not to Tottenham, to Arsenal. But I would take him. I think Pochettino, the football he plays, yes, he didn't win anything, but I think the squad he had. I mean, if he can reach a Champions League final with Tottenham, get so close to a Premier League title, for me, he could be the man if we were going to get him in. I think he could be the man to actually, if he had the squad he had with us, I'm pretty sure we maybe could have won the Champions League. Maybe we would have won the Premier League if we were in Tottenham's situation.
But I think
again, the thing with Pochettino is he doesn't. He's not one of these managers who goes on the sideline, just points to different places on the pitch, like where players are meant to be. He just sits on his chair like Arsene Wenger did, and yeah, I don't like those kind of things with managers. I really don't. Truguna says 1-1 draw for me. Obviously, we drew 1-1 with Man United, but when both teams were really, really poor. I think it was McTominay scored an absolute screamer, and then Aubameyang scored. I mean, I don't know what Harry Maguire was doing for that goal. When we drew 1-1, and Aubameyang chipped it over David De Gea.
Oh no!
Yeah, Maguire was playing well on. That linesman should have been sacked, in my opinion. But 1-1. To be fair, I'll take that. I would actually just take that. Move on. If we put in a good shift tomorrow, I think, and then we get a draw. I would, like I said, I'll take it. I would take a 1-1 draw if we play well. If we play really boring, if we go defensive and get a 1-1 draw, I'm like, Man United are there for the taking. They're there for the taking. They're not having a good season. We should not be going defensive. We should be going at Manchester United. If Maguire is playing, that is a great opportunity, because I'm pretty sure Maguire, I mean, whenever he comes up again, but whenever he's marking his man, he doesn't win his header. He doesn't win the header against his man. You know, I remember when.
Oh, sorry, you speak.
Okay. I think he actually lost an aerial battle with Bukayo Saka in the air last season. And I'm looking at that and going, you are an international football. I mean, the man's doing all of this. And to England fans, like, I told you I'm having a great game against who? Albania? Right? International football is a lot different to Premier League football. So before you do all of this, if you have 10 great games in a row for your own club, then you can start doing that, maybe. But not after one game when you have just one great game. It's, in my opinion, for me, Maguire, I think for the World Cup, I know Southgate won't do this, but I believe we should be going for Tomori and Ben White. Maybe it's a bit too early for them, but in the future, for me, Tomori and Ben White should be the two centre-backs for England, in my opinion. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, going back to Tottenham, when they were actually kind of good, I think Pochettino was in charge in 2017, right? Yeah, I think he was. They actually beat Real Madrid when Real Madrid was actually a very good team.
Yeah. Also in 2017, they actually finished second, just like they did in 20. No, they finished third actually. They finished second in 2017. They were actually in the Europa League at that time. They were. That they had like the likes of Kyle Walker, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, who else? Danny Rose, and they were in the Europa League. You know, when Eriksen was playing so well for Tottenham, Kane, Ali, Son, all of these, right? They had a world-class manager in charge. After that, Tottenham, for me, still not playing good football, despite they've got Conte in charge. It's like you are trying to train donkeys to be horse racing horses, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
But you can't because they're donkeys, right? Tottenham's defence is pretty leaky. I don't know where this stream has gone, to be honest. Like, we're meant to be talking about like Man United, Arsenal, but we're now talking about Tottenham all of a sudden. Right. Sorry if there is any Tottenham fans watching. I apologise, but let's get on to last season, shall we? When we played Manchester United, two games we played. One of them at the Emirates, 0-0. I guess that was a fair point, to be honest. Both teams had some really good chances in the game. And then at Old Trafford, we go and it was behind closed doors, so maybe that's why we beat you last season. But again, Arsenal dominated that game, in my opinion. We absolutely dominated the game, especially in that first half. I mean, Willian hit the bar.
Oh, Willian.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Did we actually have that player, Willian?
You used to have Willian.
I mean, he only scored one great free kick, like one goal for us. He only got 3 assists. I'm pretty sure most of his assists this season have been to Gabriel from corners. Talking about Gabriel as well, I mean, the news that happened, right, that got posted last night was actually all away. Was it August? It actually happened. The event actually happened in August.
I think
so. It didn't even happen last night. It happened in August, and
it might be because they couldn't find the footage. They couldn't. Maybe because they couldn't find the footage until recently.
Yeah, and Yeah, I thought it was midnight last night, but no, it actually happened August. And for me, I said this to you, right? If I'm telling you now, nobody, absolutely nobody, can bully Gabriel. Doesn't matter who you are, right? Even away at Anfield, right? He was the best out of the back four. If any of our players, right? If any of our players who play in that back four are terrible, Gabriel is always the centre back that comes out of that game who's like the best out of the four, or should I say the two. For me, I don't think he's that far off of being best centre back in the league. You can say I'm crazy, but if you think about it,
If
how
he's the
many
best,
like
if he's the best
how many
defender
like
in the league, doesn't that make him the best defender in the world? Technically, considering the Premier League's the best league.
yeah, but for me, like a load of people can throw their Diaz's, Van Dijks, but who else is there? Like who else is there? I mean, you can say who else? Maybe Laporte, Jones. But for me, I think
Marquinhos. I mean, he's good, but it's actually, yeah, you're right. Marquinhos is good, but is just not quality of being like top 2 or top 3.
no, I'm talking about the Premier League.
Oh, yeah.
Marquinhos isn't in the Premier League.
Yeah,
And
he
for
is.
me, if we're talking about the Brazil squad, he's not far off being the best defender there, because
Yeah.
you know Thiago Silva is definitely their best centre back.
Yeah.
Marquinhos,
Yeah. Definitely.
Those three are Brazil's best centre backs for sure. I mean, people can say Miranda and all of these players, but in my opinion, I think Gabriel in the league is top 5, and also he's probably like the top 3.
His FIFA rating.
Brazilian.
Is FIFA rating better? Sorry, is FIFA rating better go up next year then?
No. I'm actually thinking, what will FIFA be called next year?
Oh yeah, you're right. Because aren't EA losing like all of the what's the word? Like contracts of club. What I'm saying is like if you look at a club such as Juventus, it's called Piemonte Calcio, even though it's Juventus. So they're losing a lot of clubs.
Yeah, eFootball have got the license of Atalanta, Juventus, Lazio, all of these teams, right? FIFA have lost the license for that game. I mean, like whenever you put like a full bar of power when you're passing the ball in eFootball, it honestly feels like the ball feels like it's like Jupiter. Like it's a joke. It goes like really slow when you put like a full bar of power into your pass, and yeah, hopefully, right. FIFA get the Camp Nou back as well, because they've lost that. I mean, guys, we've had two chats at the moment. That's I mean, we had 3 people watching at one point, and now, and like only 2 chats. Come on, guys, man, what's going on? I get quite a few chats in my watch-alongs. Come on.
Wait,
but anyway,
talking about watch-alongs, are we gonna do a watch-along tomorrow, or are you gonna do a watch-along tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that could be good.
Well, wait, hold on. You keep talking. I just need to check something real quick.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, for me, Gabriel has been probably our best player this season, joint with the likes of Smith Rowe, the Smith Rowes, the who else has been great this season? Ramsdale as well, definitely player of the season. Also, guys, don't worry. We're going to be getting into our predicted. Actually, no, we're not going to be doing predicted lineups. We're going to do combined 11. So,
Yep.
combined players. With Arsenal, Manchester United. So, should we get into that right now?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I've already shared the screen. There you go. So we'll start off in goal. Who do you reckon is better? Who would you put in goal?
Ramsdale. Yeah,
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
I don't know, because David De Gea, for me...
Oh, sorry, you carry on.
For me, David De Gea, last season people were all saying he's finished. This season, to be fair to him, he's turned it around. But then you've got, when he was in his prime, he was really, really good, in my opinion. So do you go for De Gea because he won a Premier League? Or do you go for Ramsdale, who's got relegated every season?
The difference...
So you've got Olympic trophies as well.
Yeah, you do.
So
yeah. You're right, De Gea. You're right, yeah.
Oh, this is...
Put the best... Yeah.
I mean, only 84 rated this year.
Hasn't even got an inform as well.
Yeah. Right. Right back, Tomiyasu or Wan-Bissaka? For me, Wan-Bissaka. In his first season, he was actually really good, and I was thinking, right, Wan-Bissaka without a shadow of a doubt. This season, he's been terrible, pretty much.
He's all right. He's all right when he's running forwards sometimes, but I mean that can't really save him from everything, really.
But he can't cross. He can't
no, he
cross.
can't. He can't.
The thing with Tomiyasu is, people could say he needs to improve his crossing. For me, he has to improve when to release the ball, because I've seen that he gets caught on the ball far too many times, and I think it's difficult, but I would go Tomiyasu purely because I think he's been better than Wan-Bissaka this season. But actually, yeah, Tomiyasu's been really good when he's been playing with Bologna. I don't know what trophies he's won over there in Serie A, but
why did Man U get rid of Valencia again? Because his crossing was actually quite good.
Oh yeah, I remember Valencia, man. He was really. I think the guy, whenever we faced against him, I think we played one time Reece Nelson up against him, and I'm like, why are we doing that? I think when we lost 2-1 in 2018, and we played Reece Nelson on that left-hand side up against Valencia, who was probably one of the most strongest players in the Premier League. The way he was going forward. I mean, he was actually scoring a load of goals. I remember the goal against Everton, which I think they beat Everton 4-0, if I remember correctly.
I think so, yeah.
4-0. Valencia scored from outside the box, but he's not here, right? He's not at your club right now. So I tell you what, I guess we can give this to Tomiyasu. Do you agree?
Yeah.
He's got centre back on his FIFA card, which is a bit weird. Centre back. I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to go Varane, right?
Isn't Varane and Gabriel?
Yeah, I think we should do Varane and Gabriel, because, in my opinion, I think both of them are, of course. I mean, Gabriel's our best centre back, and Varane's your best centre back by a mile. Mm-hmm. So we'll go Gabriel. There is a lot of Gabriels, so let's have a look. Let's see where
he's up. I think he's top right.
Oh, is there? 79 rated. Is that his rating in this year's game?
Yep.
Oh, right. Well, that's I don't know. Maybe that is fair. Left back.
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw. I don't know. I don't know. Tierney, on the other hand, in my opinion, I mean, FA Cup. I don't think Shaw has won anything with Man United, if I remember correctly.
Maybe not, but they were second in the international, the Euros. Sorry.
Yeah, he did score in the Euros, but I don't know if I can ignore.
Wait, flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, heads. Let's say heads is Luke Shaw, tails is Tierney.
Okay, so heads is
Shaw.
Shaw and
Tails is Tierney. T for Tierney.
so heads. Ready?
Go.
Oh god, I dropped the coin.
Okay, try again.
Here we go. Oh my god, it's heads.
Okay, we have to do Shaw then.
No way.
To be fair, it was
Kieran, I'm sorry.
It was 50-50 to be fair, because they're both very good players.
Okay, well Luke Shaw is in, unfortunately. Midfield. For me, all day, I think all day long, Partey has to be in this team.
Yeah, Partey.
Okay.
Let's get Paul Pogba in there.
Who goes CDM though?
Fred. I'm joking.
Fred. Oh my
I'm
god.
joking. Oh. Who would you put in CDM?
I mean, I think Maitland-Niles, you know, or Lokonga. I mean,
I would say Lokonga, probably. No, wait.
Ooh. I think just because, or do we put Van der Beek?
Oh, I mean,
swap Partey and Van der Beek around.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, right. Van der Sar. And then do that. Right. Who should we put at right centre mid?
This is hard. Who would you say? And then I'll say after you say.
Well, Smith Rowe, Pogba, Odegaard.
I feel like
Fernandes though.
No, Fernandes is a cam though. Really, you can't. He's kind of. He's not that good at defending, really. So you can't really put him in a centre mid position. I would say.
Yeah, but surely he's got to be in this team.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of Van der Beek.
Yeah, I would put
Pog. I didn't even think of Fernandes. Right.
Do you think Pogba and Fernandes?
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I mean, Pogba's passing is really good, though. To be fair.
I mean, Pogba. There is no way he's going to be starting in this game. I don't think. Is he injured?
Hold on. Let me check. Paul injured? I'm not actually sure. Paul Pogba on crutches. Thigh injury with France, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to be out. But for me, you've got to put Smith Rowe in there. I mean, the guy. the guy has been scoring some really important goals. He's right now in the England squad.
I would say Pogba, but considering he's injured, we'll have to go with Smith Rowe because I can't justify putting an injured player on this team. No offense to any Man U fans.
It doesn't really matter, really, does it?
Not really, no.
Right wing.
Yeah.
Saka or Greenwood.
Oh, yeah, Greenwood. Oh my gosh.
Or even Sancho. He may not be having a good season, but you've got to look at you've got to look at what he did last season with Dortmund. Saka for me, I think because Saka has been in the England squad more than Greenwood, I think I would go Saka.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he hasn't played a lot. Right, so Saka is in. Left wing.
Rashford.
For me, Aubameyang on the left.
He's a striker though, really. That's the thing. Marcus Rashford is a left winger. Aubameyang's not a left winger. That's the difference because.
But he can play on that left hand side. He's played on the left.
Yeah. The thing,
then,
I think that Rashford is a really good player, apart from his shooting.
For some weird reason, I don't rate Rashford too much.
I don't rate him too much. His shooting is terrible. And you know who has to go at striker? CR7. No.
Eddie Nketiah.
No.
Eddie Nketiah. Okay, right. Ronaldo goes up front.
Let's put Martial up front. I'm joking.
Right, and also, we need the manager as well.
Oh no. Technically, wait. Is Ragnick there? No, we can't.
So.
Actually, no, we can't.
Is he for Ollie or Arteta?
We have to go with Arteta because Ollie's not manager anymore, and Arteta's done better this season.
But still, so
we've got bench players as well. Don't forget.
I don't think we need the squad. The bench players. Yeah, for some reason it's. God, what the hell is going on here?
Oral B, brush like a pro.
Right, there you go.
There we go.
Do you want to do the subs?
We need bench to be Van der Bench.
Yeah.
Van der Beek. Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually. We've got 0 people watching. We're just talking to ourselves right now.
Martinelli.
I guess Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood.
We've got Sam Greenwood as well.
Martinelli.
Martinelli, yeah. I forgot about Martinelli on that left-hand side. That's it was
Rashford.
Rashford.
Well, we won't do the reserves. Oh.
Rashford. Gosh, this will take ages. Perhaps Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah. Sambi, as you said, probably.
Pogba.
Yeah. Pogba's. Pogba. Because he's injured, we'll put him on the subs at least.
Yeah. And then who else? Potentially Lacazette.
Oh, Cavani. Is there any more subs, or is that it? No, yeah.
Well, he can go on the reserves, Cavani.
Oh, no. Disrespect.
There you go. The veterans on the reserves. So, would you change anything?
No. I think that's a good team, yeah.
I would change Shaw, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah. I just think Tierney on international duty, in my opinion, he was so good. Like Scotland, I think, played against, was it Denmark in the qualifiers match, and he was so good. Like Denmark, just remind they got to semi-finals of the Euros. Scotland beat them 2-0, and they're in the qualifiers of the World Cup. How mad would that be if they go into the World Cup? Tierney has been playing left centre back for Scotland, and for me, I mean, both of them for their countries play different positions. Luke Shaw, I don't think will get into the England team in the World Cup. I've got a feeling it's going to be Chilwell, because I think Chilwell gets more goals. Don't get me wrong, Shaw was brilliant for England in the Euros, but in my opinion, I think Chilwell right now is better. You've got to put your best team right now.
Chilwell is, I would say Shaw's better at defending, but Chilwell's better at getting up front.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is a bit of like, do you want a more defensive player or do you want a more midfield to attacking kind of slightly defensive player?
Yeah. Looks like we've got one person watching. Is there anybody with any questions before I might wrap this up?
Yep, we would like to take questions.
Yeah. Anybody? It's like when they're watching, it's like they don't know how to post a comment in. No offense to you.
No.
Oh yeah, we did get a comment
From me.
Yeah. Will Manchester United win? No, they won't win. But we are going to get onto the score prediction. What is your prediction for today's? Sorry, tomorrow. Why am I getting muddled up? Why am I getting muddled up of when the game is?
To be fair, we are doing the preview now, so it feels like kind of like a watch along in a way. So I can't blame you.
Yeah. What is your score prediction for the game?
I would say the same as Truguna, 1-1.
Okay. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go. I'll tell you what. We're getting a clean sheet. 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 Arsenal.
I mean, I've seen 4-0 with Liverpool, so I mean, anything could happen, really.
I think it was actually 5-0. 5-0. 5-0 against Liverpool.
I think you're right.
You know, I've never seen a team come into a derby game.
Yeah, it was 5-0.
Such low confidence. Bruno Fernandes had a really good chance in that game to put you 1-0 up, and then you ended up losing 5-0. Like literally straight from the other end, they go and score. Which for me, you just need new defenders. But Varane isn't going to solve your issues. He's already got a load of injuries so far. So for me, you need a new centre back. Somebody like, I don't know. I mean, you were linked with Gabriel.
Mustafi and Phil Jones will do the job.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I mean, you almost signed Gabriel when before we signed him, and for me, you could do with him right now because the guy at least heads the ball properly. He doesn't head it like Harry Maguire does.
Or Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah. So for me, I think you should have got Gabriel, in my opinion. I mean, Napoli almost signed him as well.
To be fair, but I think Bailly's actually quite good. I wouldn't say he's starting 11 worthy, but he is still quite a good backup defender.
I've always rated Bailly. I think he's a great centre half.
I do.
Yeah, we were linked with him at one point, and I think, well, to be honest, I'm not surprised because we're linked with everybody, but I think, yes, he's injury prone, but I think the guy's got pace, and I don't think we need him right now. I've just remembered Ben White as well. Ben White is a really, really good option as well. That that could get a spot in that combined 11, because Ben White, the way he has brings the ball out from the back, in my opinion, is like, we haven't had a centre half like that, in my opinion, in absolute ages. I think the first time I saw it was against Leeds United, where I was like, "What's Ben White doing? He's running from his own half to almost the edge of the box." We've got 2 people watching, guys. Is there any questions? Hopefully there is a couple of questions before I do wrap this up, because I'm pretty sure I have to go soon. So yeah.
Yeah. Also, I still can't believe they play Maguire over Bailly, man.
Yeah. To be honest, I think you will play Bailly. I've got a feeling you will. I don't think Carrick will change things around. I think he'll go for Lindelof and Bice. I mean, if this was Ollie, he would have gone Maguire and Lindelof. Not Bailly, in my opinion. I think you've got a better chance. If you guys play Manchester, if you play Maguire and Lindelof alongside each other, I'm going 2-0. If you play Bailly and Lindelof, I'm going to go... I'm actually going to lean towards 1-1. If you play Lindelof and Bailly, I think we'll get a 1-1 draw. If you play Maguire and Lindelof, we'll win 2-0.
Is it just me, or does Lindelof play quite bad when he's with Maguire, but he plays actually quite good when he's with Bailly?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. I mean, Lindelof, I think he cost you the Europa League final when that cross went into the box. Well, that was when he was alongside Maguire. If he was alongside Bailly, I'm pretty sure he would have stopped that. But what is your predicted lineup for Man United going into the game? Because for me, I'm a bit afraid of your attack, because Sancho's getting back on form. Ronaldo's probably going to end up scoring. Who else? Rashford. I mean, he's done okay. He's made a couple of good runs, and he's
played better.
He might have Tomiyasu on beans and toast. But yeah, what will be your best lineup going into this game?
Best lineup or prediction?
Just lineup.
Goalkeeper De Gea, of course.
Yeah.
Well, you would think that. Centre backs Bailly, Lindelof. Right back, of course, Wan-Bissaka. There isn't really any doubt there. Left back, Tejes. Right mid / right wing, I would go for Jadon Sancho. I would probably say no. I said right mid or right wing. Wait, no, just Sancho. McTominay probably. I would actually say Fred will probably be in the starting lineup, but he'll probably bring Van der Beek on later on. Also, I would say Fernandes and Ronaldo, of course, and Rashford.
Okay, well, yeah, for me, your lineup probably should be like Romero in goal, potentially.
Romero? Why Romero?
Or Lee Grant. But anyway, I'll name my lineup. What Arsenal should do in this game, I think Ramsdale in goal, 100%. I mean, he has saved like two certain goals. Like nearly all of his saves have been like tipped onto the bar, like Tottenham game, the Leicester game, and the Newcastle game. For me, Ramsdale goes in goal. Tomiyasu at right back. Tavares or Tierney. I don't know what to do here. I think I'll go Tavares for this one, just because I think the pace of Sancho. I think Tavares is a lot quicker than Tierney.
Yeah.
But I think I'm not saying Tierney's slow, but I think Tavares is a little bit quicker, and also the guy's like a headless chicken. Sometimes he's just so quick. He bursts down that left hand side, and for me, he's kind of like our Neymar, but at left back. You know, he's really really good. In the two centre backs, Gabriel and Ben White, that's a no brainer. The two midfielders, I'll go Partey and I don't know with Lokonga. I really don't, because he's been solid this season. But in my opinion, you know, the Anfield game, Lokonga just was not very good. You know, simple 2-yard passes he could have played, and he just passed it straight to Liverpool players, and then he got taken off. And I think the experience might be kicking in for him in this game. So I'll probably go Maitland-Niles and Partey. Just because Maitland-Niles, I thought last game he played against Watford, I thought he was really, really good. Smith-Rowe on at number 10. Actually, no. Smith-Rowe on the left.
Yeah.
Lacazette at cam.
Lacazette, really?
Yeah. He's been playing in that position most of the time. His hold-up play is very good. I really do enjoy whenever he gets the ball, he holds up the ball, he knows how to win free kicks. And I think we're going to have to need that in this game. If you play Maguire and Lindelof, Lacazette will be a perfect option because he can win free kicks. And if we get the balls into the box and you've got Maguire and Lindelof marking, I think it could be trouble for Manchester United. Of course, good for Arsenal. Right wing, I mean, I've heard that Saka might be out for the game because he got a little bit of a muscle problem against Newcastle. So I'll probably go Pepe, who'll end up starting, I'm pretty sure. And then Aubameyang. That's what I would go for. That's probably what Arteta would do, even though probably go Lokonga alongside Partey. But except from that, I think that is what they'll do against Man United tomorrow. Also, of course, Everton and Liverpool are on tonight as well, so I'll probably watch that game. Very weird that they're kicking off like halfway through the week. But yeah, if there is any more questions, if there's no more, then I'll probably wrap this up.
If there's any good goals in that Liverpool game or versus Everton, then you should post it on your YouTube channel, like to show the goals as soon as it finishes.
Yeah. We've got one person watching. Only 3 chats this entire live stream. Like, it's not been great, is it? But
nah. Well, hopefully, maybe if you do a watch along tomorrow, it'll get more views.
Yeah, we got 2 people watching. Like, one of them, please just comment, please, just to finish off this stream, maybe. Please. No, doesn't matter. I'm going to get any, so I think we'll wrap this up, shall we?
Yeah. It's been fun, though, honestly.
Yeah, so we're back for the watch-along tomorrow. Hopefully 3 points for Arsenal. I mean, even if Man United do win, they still don't go above us, I don't think.
No.
No, so, yeah, I mean, they can banter us all they want if they win this game, but they'll still be, I think, like 2 points, 1 point behind us. But thank you, Casual Tactics, for coming on.
No problem. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Make sure, I mean, we've got True Gooner there in the chat. Make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. And yeah, in the meantime, thank you guys for watching, and back for the watch along tomorrow.
See you guys.
Peace.